And, okay, we have begun. Now you can start.
Okay. So last time, Sylvia confronted her sire, Isaac, and stood up to him quite violently with the help of Ophelia and a new friend, Averjo, another elder Malkavian, who taught her a few tricks of the cobweb. Marcus, meanwhile, had a very interesting interview with one Mr. Kingmaker, the next candidate for the mayor of New Orleans. And he announced his own campaign. However, the unknown Ripper is still out there, and they made a fresh kill last time.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
We open up a few days later. It's been raining a lot. A lot of the streets are flooded. You have all sort of adjusted your routines to go around it, but there are some areas that have suffered worse than others. Marcus, as you awake, you receive a phone call.
Hello?
It's Butch.
Ah, Butch, good to hear from you. How are you doing this morning?
Yes. Yes. All good. I've got some bad news.
Don't like that. What's going on?
Okay, so you remember that journal you gave me when we were in your club some time ago, and I said I would look into
Move over,
it.
you big oaf! And there's a sound of a scuffle on the other side of the phone before.
I said I'm handling this.
Give me the phone. Let me explain it. You messed up already.
Fine. Fuck.
Hello, is this Mr. Marcus Payne?
The one and only?
Wonderful. Well, this is Aleister Sharpe, Butch's protege, though I may not have that title much longer if I have to take over for him. Listen.
You are not taking
Butch has...
from me.
Shush. You remember the tome that one of your coterie members retrieved and gave to Butch?
Yes, I do. Something happened.
Well, he made the incredibly daft decision to loan that book to another contact while I was away on business. Unfortunately, that contact was now arrested, and the book is headed to the U.S. Naval Base sometime tonight. I have a contact at the University of New Orleans that I need you to meet.
Love. Can I please have the information for the contact?
His name is Aleister Sharpe. He should meet you on the university grounds. Please hurry. This is a time-sensitive case, so gather the rest of your coterie members. I unfortunately have other issues to deal with tonight. Some of which were entirely preventable. I swear, I leave for a week and everything goes to chaos.
Would you mind passing this dear old Butch?
Yes, I hope that we should meet soon, Mr. Payne, on better circumstances. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you. And for that message to Butch, I would like you to pass on. Tell him if I do not have my property at the proper time, he's gonna have a new home.
I heard
I'm
that.
bored. Hold on. What's this about?
Marcus is like, if I don't have my property back.
Oh, you're talking about silver.
That, yes. And the tome. He's like, you're gonna have a new hole. Might be in the foot, but you're still gonna have a new one.
Pinky.
I heard that.
Very well, Mr. Payne. Good evening to you. And she hangs
Good
up.
Marcus quick phones up Matt.
Hello?
Hey, Oos. Gather the crew. We have a bit of an issue.
Oh boy, where are we going?
We're heading to the university. Got a contract we have to meet up with.
Tulane or UNO?
You know.
Alright, give me a sec. I'll, make the rounds.
Alright, I'm sending out a message so everyone already has the idea of what's going on for anyone.
Alright. He hangs up, and you all get the message from Marcus.
Ah, fuck. Tony.
Message simply said.
Okay.
Sorry. Message simply says, Butch fucked up. Now we have to clean up the mess.
Ophelia's.
Max is on the way.
Ophelia just is like, fuck. Tony.
Yeah?
So I can't even call him a friend. A dipshit that I assisted one time and now is keen to call me a friend/ally has fucked up to the 700th degree. So I need to head out and clean up his fucking mess.
You want me to cover for you?
God, yes. I'm really glad I was able to get you some more staff, though.
Yeah, we definitely needed it. We were short-staffed for a while. Don't worry about it. I'm training a new guy. He can handle stuff.
He's not trigger happy like the last guy, right?
No.
Alright.
If anything, he's one of them quiet kids, you know?
You do realize that with our generation, quiet kids is not exactly a thing that you want to be called.
Yeah, I know. It's whatever. Just you go do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah. The chauffeur's on his way. She lights a cigarette and is like, Molly, can you get off my back now?
Oh, sure. And she hops off and gives a quick squeeze. Just be safe out there, okay?
Believe me, I am the last person you need to tell that.
Alright. I assume that Rise is going with Marcus, and we're swinging by Sylvia's place on the way to the University of Orleans. The University of New Orleans along with Ophelia, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, sounds about right.
Alright. So, we all reconvene on the school grounds. Sort of. Let me look up a map of this place. I should have done this before. Campus map. Okay. Let's see. You all meet trying to figure out where. What's the best place? I'm gonna say you meet just off of Harwood Drive. It's a sort of a forested area right outside the library area. If you would all like to describe your characters as you walk up, you are more than welcome to.
I'll let Jordan go
And
first
then-
because he's the fashionista.
Yes. Yep.
Not me already putting my outfit into the chat, but
All right.
for the first time ever, Marcus has his hair down loose. He's wearing red tinted sunglasses, a classic Victorian inspired fashion with a charcoal suit, leather riding boots, a very flamboyant red hat, an ascot tied around his neck, and a full length trench coat that is a deep crimson red.
You dressed him
A
up. You
long-
dressed him up like Alucard, didn't you?
I was about to.
Yes, the fuck I did.
Ophelia sees this. And it's just like, if I shoot you in the chest, will you also regenerate like him? We should probably find out.
Probably not as fast, but I mean,
Loads her, like, you just hear the click of her sawed off. Just
I'm assuming this is still in the car because there is a penalty if you do it on school grounds.
No, yeah, it's in the car. Just.
All right.
are we really gonna take a fire shot in the car?
No, she's not.
No,
Not this
you're
time.
not.
Ophelia is wearing her usual black combat boots, slightly tight ripped jeans, vest with a sort of crop leather jacket on top, and a leg holster for her sawed off, and a new holster for something else.
Rise, Sylvia, care to describe your characters?
Sure, I'll go. Sylvia is a short, petite, blonde woman, unlike myself in real life in almost every way. She's sort of pale and not really much to look at in the face. She has this sort of haunted, gaunt look. She wears unassuming librarian clothes, a dusty purple cardigan, and sneakers, tennis shoes. What else? What else does she wear? Let me check the picture you sent me.
Would she have a bag?
Yes, she always has a messenger bag on her.
And
and
out of
she
it is
wears
peeking, and out of it is peeking a little furry rat.
a little rat named Templeton, after, well, one of my favorite books. And also I wear a locket, but
Child's
nobody,
web.
none of you know what's in the locket. But yes, Charlotte's Web, exactly.
Rise?
Rise is God, I think I made him 6'1" or something.
Yeah.
Pretty slight in figure. He has medium length hair and always wears some sort of beanie to cover his eye. He usually wears black combat boots, ripped skinny jeans, probably a light wash, and then today he's wearing a black shirt with a brown kind of cardigan, open cardigan on top of it, with his dog tags hanging.
Oh shit! Fuck.
You all walk up this sort of forested area, and you see what appears to be a young man. Salem, would you like to describe Aleister for us?
Yes. Aleister is 5'6", with long black hair shaved on the sides and androgynous features, green eyes, and dresses in a clothing that is both stylish and eccentric, and yet daptly elegant. He has sigil tattoos from years of working his trade on the hands, arms, and neck.
Lovely.
Toaster strudels.
You all sort of meet in the middle. And I will leave
You
this scene
must-
open for you to all to introduce yourselves in character.
Mingle.
I forgot. Standing in at 6'2",
I forgot.
Marcus
I
walks up and goes, "You must be out."
That is correct. And who might you be?
I am Baron Marcus Fan. You can just call me.
Ah. I can already surmise as to why you're here. The grimoire. Where is it?
From my intel, Baron Butch lent it out to someone who has been now taken into custody by authorities and is on its way to a U.S. naval as we speak. Should arrive.
You're telling me a grimoire that has been in our clan for centuries is on its way to a base that is controlled by the Second Inquisition.
I will say, Eliza probably has also filled in Aleister on the situation. Okay, so here's what you guys know. The exchange for the U.S. naval base hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen sometime that night. And the earlier they intercept it, the better.
Well, I suppose the next best question is, where should we go in order to best
Yeah,
intercept this?
where is it currently on its route, and how can we intercept it? I think that's the question we should all be asking.
What's the name for a headquarters of, like, police?
Police headquarters?
Yes, basically the police headquarters.
Precinct?
Yes, the police precinct.
You know what? Actually, I don't think I should go there.
Why not?
I am the only black person here.
I think it would probably be a little too heavily under security at a police precinct, in my opinion.
Well, we just wait for it to leave.
From the rumors that I have been gathering during my study on the campus, there may possibly be Second Inquisition envoys at the precinct, so we can't exactly go in guns blazing, so to speak.
Fuck!
You think Second Inquisition's gonna take over its transport, or do you think that might be a good time to reacquire it?
Knowing how the Second Inquisition operates, they'll most likely have a transport arriving at the precinct later on this week. However, as to when in the week that's going to be is hard to ascertain at this point.
It's tonight.
Well, that complicates matters.
Maybe we need a distraction. Hey, out of character, sis, what are Sylvia's like charm and manipulation stats? I feel like they're bad, but I can't remember.
You have 1 dot in manipulation, 2 in charisma.
Okay.
You have 1 dot in persuasion, and
Okay.
3 dots in subterfuge.
Okay, I think that Sylvia is going to volunteer herself to like talk to some cops, make a distraction of some kind, get people's eyes away from wherever the interception's gonna happen.
You know, Sylvia, you and I probably have the best ability to get in.
Sneak around. Oh, you're right, because I can be invisible. Maybe I shouldn't be a distraction then.
Well, who else is going to be a distraction then? Why did everybody look at me?
If
Aleister is slightly annoyed at the situation, but he can't really back out of this because he already has a stake in this matter, considering he was meant to be the original guardian of the grimoire before it went MIA.
All right. So you guys are forming sort of a plan to cause a distraction out front and sneak into the precinct to grab the book.
Brian was thinking more right before transport, kind of when security's, or like during, a little bit lower security than precinct, but maybe I misunderstood.
No, you're totally correct.
Ophelia's just doing what Ophelia does. She has
just listening.
She has no points in stealth.
What can Ophelia do? Be our getaway driver?
No, she can't drive.
Punch.
Yeah, she has a.
She can punch stuff.
She can hit.
Maybe she's our backup plan.
When has Ophelia not been the backup plan? Or not? When has Ophelia not been the backup or primary plan?
Well,
Yeah,
this time
and-
you might have to be the backup plan because hopefully we won't have to have any bloodshed.
We'll use Marcus.
Yeah, like, I talked us into the club last time. I can talk us into a police precinct.
Easily.
Also,
Just
I forgot to
worried.
mention Ophelia
Police
is
precinct.
5'10".
Police precinct or transport, you guys? I don't know, but I really don't want to go up against Second Inquisition if we can avoid it.
Well, we already did it once, and I'd personally like to avoid it again. Though I have been itching a little bit for a fight.
We cannot go into this half-cocked. We need to find out exactly when tonight the transport is going to happen. We need to find the timetable at least, and find a way to intercept the transport before it heads out. Otherwise, we are going to be in deep shit.
Well, do you have someone who could figure out that information? Because we don't.
I might.
Ophelia, don't you?
Oh, wait. I do. Hang on a second. Ophelia. That wasn't Ophelia. That was legitimately me forgetting.
Can we just reach out to Owl?
Yeah, so he's like, give me a second. She like, pulls out her phone, puts it on speaker.
Or Leon, perhaps.
Oh, she calls Leon.
Hello?
Leon, I need some information.
What kind of information?
Marcus, you want to explain in the simplest way possible.
Butch fucked up. We're cleaning his mess up.
We need police timetables on when they're transporting a prisoner.
Are we freeing a prisoner or just his journal?
Above board, it's just the book.
Wait, just the book, but you know, who knows? It just might be easier to get them both, and then we'll kill the dude who fucked up later.
Well, but they're much
Above
more likely
board.
to notice a missing person than a missing book.
Above board, they also wouldn't transport a prisoner with his things.
If this is the Second Inquisition, if they know that this book is important, then they... Either way,
maybe the Inquisition is sees them as a package deal.
Yes. Either way, this guy's got a book or something, so we need to know when he is getting moved and where.
Okay. Let me take a look.
What kind of a lawyer are you?
Listen, I may or may not have a police scanner. Don't worry about it. Looks like... Okay, it looks like something is heading out. There's a code I don't recognize, but it looks like it's heading out around 10 p.m. to the naval base.
Ophelia checks the time.
It is currently 9:30.
Ah!
Well,
Oh
fuck.
my god.
All right. Well, thank you, Leon. We've got some moving to do. Just in case, Leon, I am gonna need you to prep contingency plan J-53.
Okay. I will let you know about that and keep me in the loop.
Can do. She hangs up. All right. We probably best be moving. Are you coming with us, Sharpe? Whatever your face is.
Aleister, thank you.
Yeah. Are you
And
coming with us?
I have no choice.
You kind of do. That's why I'm asking.
Oh
Yes,
no,
I am.
Ophelia.
All right.
Yes,
Cool.
I am coming.
Cool. You can hop in the trunk. Max, we're going.
The
Yeah,
trunk?
yep. Hey, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, pal. I got plenty of seats.
This is going to be a long night.
Ophelia hops into the front seat as usual.
Alright, so you all hop into the car and you head out to the police precinct. It looks like there's a bit of a buzz of activity. There is a few cars around, but no sign of anyone who looks like they could be transporting something yet. Uh-oh, we lost somebody.
It was Jorben. We lost Jorben.
Yeah, I think Jordan had said looking for a...
Yeah, I think his phone died.
Damn it.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to get in without our handsome man now?
Charisma Riz.
I have no charisma. I have no riz. I have intimidation, but that's not usually helpful. The police don't exactly take kindly to a person that isn't pale, intimidating them.
I mean, Marcus is still here, technically.
He's
Technically.
just NPC mode.
NPC mode, Marcus, for a minute.
Aleister does have an ability
Yes.
that could possibly be used to ascertain who to actually speak to.
Ooh.
Okay. What is it?
It is an Auspex, Scry the Soul. Perceive information on the target. Can be used on a single target or crowd.
Okay, and what would he do this? Who is he using it on, and what is he trying to ascertain?
I'm trying to ascertain who would be in charge of guarding the transport.
Okay. I am a dumbass and I totally forgot. Rouse checks, everyone.
Ball in my sack. Yay! I'm not hungrier.
I will roll for Sylvia.
Though I did, she did still drink her morning smoothie, or evening smoothie. I should say.
Thank you.
You do not get hungrier.
So far, no one's hungrier.
I'll roll for Jade, and I'll roll for Marcus as well.
Jabe and Marbus. Oh, come
Jade
on.
does not get hungry.
Can we get a whole crowd of non-hungy? Damn it, Marcus!
Yeah. He's a bit peckish. Alright, yeah, it looks like he has not answered me yet, so.
Oh, sorry, I was loading my dice app.
No, don't worry about it. There's also an option on the sheet under hunger to do a rouse check. I'm assuming that you're already at 1 hunger.
Yes.
So under hunger, there is rouse check. Just click on that.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Okay.
You are hungrier.
Damn it. Okay, I'll take that chance then.
Alrighty. Okay. So you want to figure out basically who's in charge and see who is gonna be the one who's like in charge of the transport, correct?
Yes.
I will say you would have to go inside the precinct in order to use it on a crowd. Up. There was someone who was here for a second.
Hello?
Oh, welcome back.
Hey!
Sorry, I was having connection issues. I'm back though.
Hello.
No, it's okay. Alright, so Aleister, I will say you will need to go inside the precinct in order to figure out who to see is in charge of the transport.
All right. Right.
Question. Can
Yes.
I roll wits awareness to kind of just get a feel of the precinct, see what I see?
Like the layout or just general vibes?
I'm looking specifically to see if there's anything a usual precinct wouldn't deal with, obviously kindred, but since we know that this is Inquisition territory, I want to see if there's anything I notice that seems trap-like.
Okay. Yeah, give me wits awareness.
Why are you not clicking? Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry.
Salem, if you still want to do that roll for Aleister, you're more than welcome to as well.
Yes, I do.
Oh my.
Failed everything. Oh,
Oh, wow. You can still reroll 3 if you want to use
Yeah.
willpower.
yeah. I'll-
Yeah.
I'm crying on the inside.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
4 successes. You notice that it's a pretty, general layout. You do notice that there are security cameras, both outside the building, and I'm assuming you probably assume that they're inside the building as well. There is a security guard sort of in the atrium of so you know how some businesses will have like a door on the outside and then like a little hallway area. It's a set of like double doors. There's a security guard in between that little space leading into the building.
That makes sense.
A few police cars out front, some marked, some unmarked. Nothing really too outside the norm. It does look a little bit busier than normal.
not really seeing anything that I'm worried about for us, but there's a lot of people here.
Right. So, I will go in. You stay back and watch for any interference.
It'd be
Alice,
good alone.
I feel that Aleister would take the responsibility because this was supposed to be his charge, and the less people who go into the precinct, the less suspicious it'll be.
Do you need a distraction?
No,
No.
we don't want to cause commotion. He's just
I never
approaching.
said anything about a commotion.
Distraction is commotion.
You do realize I have a friend who worked for the police, correct?
Oh yeah.
You didn't tell us this before?
You never asked.
Wasn't that who you called?
No, that's Leon. He's a lawyer.
You have
Fine.
police
Fine.
friends?
Ophelia, come with me.
Ophelia's gonna like look to Max and be like, it's like, Max, hold out here just in case something goes wrong and we need to ditch. And for fuck's sake, and for fuck's sake, she like snatches it out of his hand. Stop eating the goddamn 7-Eleven hot dogs. That's why you keep having indigestion.
They're good though.
They are not. They are legitimately shit meat.
Ophelia, before you go in, most precincts, at least the ones that I've seen in the past, they've got detectors. You're not going to be able to go in with any of that.
You think I'm planning on going in? No. And Ophelia's
Please tell me you didn't take any weapons with you.
I always. Then she's like, literally any weapons that I have on me are to make it easier for other people.
So yes, I apologize. She's brought multiple weapons to this.
Also contemplates whether they want to use another skill, but they decide not to.
Ophelia goes up and is like, evening, boys. Just like the general police that are standing outside.
Give me a moment.
It wouldn't be too uncommon for her to be walking around here, so.
Give me a... What do I want to do?
She's
me...
she's planning on having a genuine conversation with these guys.
Okay,
that helps.
charisma manipulation. Oh, no, wait, not charisma. Charisma... Can you do a charisma and manipulation roll, or does it have to be
No, you can do charisma
attribute
manipulation.
skill?
You can do charisma manipulation.
Okay, give me charisma and manipulation.
I'm gonna activate awe to give myself to add that as well.
Okay.
You know, a skill that I never fucking use. I literally only have it for the sake of that. Okay. Difficulty?
Just give me a straight roll.
I got 2.
All right.
Wait, why is it say my...
security guard?
Oh, yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Oh, you did you rolled that wrong. You did potency
no, I
bonus.
legitimately did it in presence, yet it rolled for potency for some reason. Because remember, I have a 3 in potency.
You would just add
1.
You just add 1. Hold on. So it would be charisma, 2 dice, manipulation, 2 dice. Then you would add 1 for presence.
And that's what I did. It just did it weird. I'll just do it this way this time real quick. See if it's anything different. Add 1. Okay, that's 4. That's a little better.
All right. The security guard stands up and kind of comes out and is like, "Whoa there, can't let you in with all that stuff. Sorry.
No. I know you know me. It's like I'm just doing
Right.
I'm doing my rounds. Don't worry about it. I understand the rules. I'm not here to argue.
Right. Damn. How long's it been?
That's just flooding. I haven't been able to come by any recently. How are the kids?
They're fine, though. I should tell you, you probably don't want to be around. The big brass are coming around pretty soon.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not planning on coming in. It's just Tony and I were chatting a couple nights ago, and I realized I haven't come by in a while to say hi to you and the guys.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, but we're all kind of too busy to chat right now.
Aleister,
I would love to stay and chat more, but
above table, Aleister, if you are not sneaking in right now, I swear to God.
I am actually sneaking in.
all right, give me Dex and Stealth.
Okay, Dex and Stealth.
So it's like, come on, can't you spare? It's like you can't spare a couple minutes. I mean, how long you got until they get here?
He lives.
Oh my God, it's Marbus! Well, listen, we went with a slightly different plan, but you might be able to back me up.
Oh, God, okay.
No, it's not bad. Ophelia is using the fact that she's a
Okay.
local celebrity.
Just to recap, Marcus, Ophelia has sort of charmed one of the guards through a connection with Tony. Aleister is going to try and sneak his way in.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, by
Yes,
the way, to answer...
considering you got 2 dots in the dexterity, but I have none in stealth. Oh
What?
boy.
And
Oh,
Blood
God.
Surge.
Shouldn't we have sent someone who could stealth really well to do this?
Sylvia
I can
rides
stealth-
in the car.
We can stealth really good.
Yes.
Ophelia.
Sylvia, you would know what the book would look like because you were the last person in the coterie who held it.
Feels like.
Do you want me to come? Should I come? Should maybe
no.
Aleister...
Hang on. I've got.
Yes, I think that would be wise.
Ophelia's got an idea.
Okay.
It's like, hang on. It's like,
Because I have points at subterfuge, not stealth.
hang on. I do got somebody you want to meet. You ever talk to Marcus Payne?
But Marcus Payne? You mean
Yeah.
Payne? Like King of Crown Records?
We've been. Turns out he's a big fan of Broken. Hang on. I might be able to see if he could stop by. Just say hi, get you an autograph.
Yeah. Well, oh gosh. I mean, like.
Listen.
Yeah,
You've helped me out.
Don't forget Jade is also here.
Yes. Listen.
She's not here right now. She's I'll just say she had a prior establishment
right,
and she will rejoin us later.
Listen, you've helped me out a lot, like, in the past few years. I know I've helped you guys with a few things here and there, catching some scummy people. It's the least I can do.
Yeah, listen, like, you've made patrolling Bourbon Street a breeze, but, like, look, I really shouldn't leave my post.
No. You don't gotta
the
leave.
big dogs are coming.
You don't gotta leave. I'll stay here. How about that?
Oh, I mean, okay, but I gotta make sure that, you know, like, some people are coming to... I only hear, you know, like, the lower end of the gossip, but apparently there's, like, some guy had that, like the top brass really want to see. Like, this could be, like, you know, national security.
Ophelia's, like, you know, sending a text real quick, just, like, you know, offhandedly, because, like, as if she's, like, you know, calling for Marcus. She texts to Marcus, just, like, come say hi and bring the sneaky ones. And, like, but she adds, like, and bring the sneaky ones in, like, a separate message. And it's like, top brass, what is it, some kind of drug thing?
No. Man, I don't even know what it was. They picked it off of some dude. He was like really, really upset that like it got taken off him. They originally thought it was some kind of like weird, you know, like maniac's journal, but they they took a look at it and like you know, they called around for like they realized that it was like some kind of weird, I don't know, like historical thing, and
I mean, New Orleans
I
has
don't know,
got
some guys at the base just got really interested in it, thought it was, I don't know, stolen from some other nationality. You know, kind of like you know, like that shit with the British Museum. I don't even know.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not Michael pulling another one of his pranks? You know how he's kind of a history buff.
No. I swear, like this is legit, man. Like I got a call, like there was a whole brief. The chief was like, "Be on your best behavior." Like some big brass guys are coming in.
Interesting. That's weird.
Rise will kind of
Change
show.
the scene
Oh god.
to Rise, Sylvia, and Marcus. And Aleister. What are you all doing in response to this? As Ophelia distracts the security guard.
Getting them. Go ahead.
Sylvia turns on her, like, invisibility.
Unseen passage. Alright. So that is another rouse check. You will have to hide from plain sight.
I do
will
so.
say-
I'm good at that.
Alright, you get hungrier, but you are now invisible.
I kind of crouch by, like, a potted plant in the corner.
Okay.
and I turn on unseen passage, and then I like
Alright.
I think I whisper in Rise's ear like, "Boo, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I'm right here. I just wanted you to know."
Rise will like kind of jump a little, but then nod towards the disembodied voice. You think you can get in like that?
Easy. Nobody's seen me. Where are we? Are we in the car or are we in like the
I'll say that
lobby?
you are either in the car, around the car, you're outside of the precinct right now.
Okay, I guess I hide behind the car in order to, like, I crouch next to the car so that no one can see me. And then I'm like, I pop up and I'm like, yeah, I can, nobody's seen me, nobody even knows that I'm here. I could get in easily. I just have to know where I'm going. I know what the book looks like, but I just have to know where I'm going.
Okay.
Rise will glance over at Marcus after looking at the text. You think you can riz the information out of the guy Ophelia's talking to? Or somebody? Maybe get
I
a
can
tour?
riz most of those police out of their pants.
Glances back at the disembodied voice area. Wherever you are. Probably Marcus can riz his way into a tour. You sneakily follow. Hopefully they'll spill the beans. You sneak in, grab it, sneak out.
I like that plan.
Cool. Do you need me to come with?
Sure, in case I get taken out. 2's better than 1 anyway.
Okay. Rise, you are also activating unseen passage, so you get hungrier, and you are now invisible alongside Sylvia.
Invisibles.
How the fuck am I doing
Aleister,
this?
what are your thoughts during all of this?
Seeing that I can't make my way in to the precinct from the front, I am going to attempt to see if there is an alternative way for me to infiltrate the precinct from the back.
Okay.
I think I have a ability that allows me to do that,
Can you teleport?
or at least helps me. No, but I have points in subterfuge, so I should be able to handle it.
I'll leave it to you then.
Okay.
I'll keep doing this thing that we usually leave it to Marcus.
Yeah, I have 3 points in subterfuge. I should be able to handle this.
All right, give me. This is gonna be kind of a loaded roll. Give me subterfuge and wits.
Subterfuge and wits. Okay, so that's.
You got this.
I think that's 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have. Sorry, I'm just using my phone.
No, don't worry about it.
I have 3 successes.
Lovely. So you can determine that since a lot of activity is taking place near the front, sneaking in a back way, a back door, would most likely be the best option. There is a back door to the precinct. It's not guarded, but there is a security camera, and the door is most likely locked.
Okay. I do have an advantage that might be able to help this situation.
Do share.
I have mask. It allows a fake identity to be used to keep my true self from prying eyes, including getting like important documentation or getting into a place. Basically, anywhere a vampire might need to masquerade as a human.
I think you're confusing that with Mask of 1,000 Faces, which is a discipline for Auspex. If you're trying to do what I think you're doing. Like, you're trying to disguise yourself to try and get in?
I'm looking at my advantages, so... Unless that's messed up.
A mask means basically to the government and to everyone else, you are a legal human being.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Like I said, sleep braid is still affecting me. Okay,
No, it's okay.
I have... What have I got here? I can do... No, that wouldn't work.
I will suggest an idea.
Use a brick.
Yes.
You could tag along with Ophelia and Marcus.
That could actually work if I wasn't seen trying to sneak around the back.
I will say, since you haven't vocalized it yet, you have not snuck around the back. This is all just sort of what you know from your wits.
Okay, well, I weigh up my options, and I decide to join Ophelia and Marcus back at the front of the precinct, seeing that even though the back may not be guarded heavily, I do not want to risk getting noticed.
Alright. Ophelia, Marcus.
See? I told you. Marcus Payne in the flesh.
Holy... Oh, yeah. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you. You know, you guys have such a great place. I would love to see it in its entirety.
Ophelia kind of
Oh,
smacks
yes.
Marcus in the back of the head a little bit. Just
Yes, sir. I heard about your campaign as mayor. You should oh man, I gotta. But I gotta stay up front. Any one of you can give me a manipulation persuasion roll.
Do I have anything in
Second while I load up.
I have nothing in persuasion. Marcus, I'll leave it to you.
Give me a second while I load up my character.
For reference, Salem, I have almost no social skills.
The fact you got this far, I'm surprised myself.
I have streetwise and intimidation and leadership.
You've got 3 in persuasion, 3 in manipulation. You can activate awe in order to boost everything.
Do that. You can use your...
Definitely activating.
Okay. I will... Would you like me to select it for you on the sheet?
Yes, please. Because I still have not gotten it fully loaded.
I'm such a combat character.
2, 4...
I min-maxed too hard.
Whoops.
Granted, it was okay, because I have, like...
Bryce, I accidentally clicked your sheet. I'm sorry. You have 2 in presence. Okay.
All good, all good.
Five successes.
Let's
My.
go.
What do you say to this man?
I would peek at the time and be like, isn't it rotation time anyways? Can't you easily get off as someone else is coming in?
He kind of like debates it. We can make this quick.
All right, yeah, come on.
And he
you don't mind
opens
if I...
the... Oh no, Ophelia, you should come see the place too. And wait, who's that?
Oh, this is an intern I'm training. Aleister.
Oh.
I bet Alistair's pissed to be cast as an intern.
I honestly think a Tremere would be highly insulted.
I was about to say you could, like, say you're an assistant or something.
I was gonna say is my assistant at Crown Records.
Oh,
Well,
awesome! Are you? If you're part of the PR campaign, like, feel free. I know, Mr. Payne. I know you're running for mayor as well. So, if you want to,
Yes, of course.
yeah. I mean, if you want to give us some press, like, you're more than welcome to come in. Come in. We can make this fast before the top brass arrives.
Of course, and you do know I would be funding you guys once I make take my chair at the mayor's office. I will be
Marcus
adding
Payne's
funding.
campaign slogan: "Fund the police."
immediately loses the vote.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, if we are handling the drug crisis, we need to have proper funding in the proper channels. Proper channels is the industrial area, the schooling, and we need the proper funding for police so they can take care of the drugs properly.
Yeah.
And outreach programs.
Yes. Let's.
Exactly.
All right. Let's go in. Ophelia. After like the guard opens the door, she's gonna hold the door open to let Marcus and Aleister and the wind.
Mm-hmm.
The wind, the 2 wind ghosts.
As we walk in, Marcus would throw his arm over the police officer.
The security
shoulder and
guards.
be like, yeah. He'd be like, because you're doing this favor for us, how about I do you a favor and you come take a tour around Crown Records tomorrow night?
Oh God. He's basically blue screening. He's so flustered. Yeah. I'd love that. I'd be happy to take a tour.
I'll have broken cater too.
Sorry?
I'll have broken cater as well.
You don't gotta keep pulling my leg, guys. The answer is yes.
Don't forget to bring a friend or two.
Yeah, I'll tell a couple of my buddies.
Ophelia's worst
yeah,
nightmare
that-
now, the metal detector.
Yeah, come on in. You can see that there's a metal detector on his hip that is completely forgotten.
Oh, good.
Thank goodness.
He takes you around, or starts to take you into the precinct proper. But then there is a door. The door opens again. Wolf, if you could post into NPCs.
Oh my god, is Butch here being Butchy?
Give me a quick sec. I gotta go back to it. I did have it prepared.
Oh my god, it's
I'm-
Templeton.
No, give me just a second. NPCs. I am the AI art master for these NPCs, by the way, if you're curious. Well, for some of them. This is the character that you see.
Nipples and milk.
I will also post the name. Boom. They're loading.
All right. A very sharply dressed man steps into the precincts.
Oh, it's a Christian Bale.
Yeah. He he walks in and he sort of looks at all of you in surprise. Well, I certainly didn't expect some of the brightest stars of New Orleans to be here.
And you might be?
No one of consequence.
Uh-huh, no one who is unimportant says no one of consequence after the 1850s.
I suppose you've got me there. Vincent Castle. He offers a hand.
Ophelia does go to shake it with her usual Ophelia grip. Not like strong Ophelia grip, but her Ophelia grip.
His hand is warm, slightly cool, but he shakes yours. He doesn't seem to flinch at your grip.
Mhm.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am actually here on behalf of... his gaze kind of drifts over to Marcus. I'm here on behalf of Mr. Kingmaker. It's come to our attention that you are in possession of an artifact that belongs to one of our museums.
Interesting.
Alright, Sylvia,
What
y'all better be
artifact
working
would it
fast.
be?
The description was a journal, most likely related to a local voodoo practitioner. The most recently refurbished museums, one has an exhibit, and I was here to see if I could acquire it for Mr. Kingmaker. Rest assured I have the proper paperwork in order. I understand that some officials are coming to see this book. The security guard kind of like ushers everybody inside through the doors and kind of like to a lobby area, and he's kind of like fidgeting with his hands. He's very nervous. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be in so much trouble for this. Yeah, I mean, I can get the chief. Look, that police, that escort, it's already, what, 8:45 or 10:15? They're gonna be here real soon. I can go grab the chief.
Breathe. Relax. It's okay. You're
Yeah,
stressing yourself
yeah.
out, kid.
Sorry, let me go grab the chief for you and see if you can, figure this out. And he sort of darts off.
So,
Thank you.
what?
Quick question above board.
Yes?
If what Sylvia or I, if we like whisper to like Marcus or somebody, like so only they could hear, would that undo our invisibility? Or can we talk? It's just that we
No. You will have to whisper. You can make a stealth roll to whisper this, and I can see if I can try and pick up on it. Or if anyone is in the vicinity to pick up on it.
I'll help with that. So might I ask, why is Mr. Kingmaker so interested in this old dusty book, apparently?
He recently renovated one of the museums in New Orleans.
Which one?
We had... Now you've put me on the spot, because I don't know the names of any museums in New Orleans.
But I've got him talking, which means he's less likely to notice any whispering.
Alright, I'll say that his dice pool goes down by 1. So, Rise, if you want to whisper anything, do so now. Dex and stealth. Well, yeah, Dex and stealth.
I gotta find my dex. Alright, let's see if I can do this. And then stealth. Oh my god, my stealth is not as good as I would like.
Dicks and stealth.
I will say you have a +2 because of your invisibility.
Spectacular. Alright. Why?
You can always...
You still beat him.
Oh, spectacular.
He got
So-
2 successes. You got 3.
Cool. Rise will like whisper to Marcus. He's like, see if you can get them to say where it is and then stall. Sylvia and I will go see if we can acquire it.
Understood. Like Marcus kind of gives just like some kind of nod to recognize like he heard what was said.
Hey, Aleister. Give me a wits and occult check.
Alright. Okay, so wits is... Let's get my sheet up. Oh wow, okay, that's a lot of dice. I'm gonna roll 7 because it's 3 for wits and 4 for occult.
Mm-hmm.
Which works for my specialty. Okay, so 7. 3 successes.
You know sort of the tricks of your trade. There's always a certain energy around you know, your clan specifically.
And considering Aleister's knowledge of New Orleans and their history, they interject. If you're acquiring this for your museum, then why have you not specified which museum it is? There's hundreds in New Orleans. Unless you're talking about the historic Voodoo Museum.
Yes, that's the one. I
Slip of the
was
tongue,
not.
or did you forget?
I apologize, it's been a bit of a long night.
See.
Mr. Kingmaker was quite particular in acquiring this artifact, so if you will excuse me. He sort of turns to leave to go directly to the chief's office. Aleister, you catch on his collar a similar symbol to yours. Like the intricate tattoos that you have.
My eyes widen, Alice's eyes widen in surprise. but also slightly suspicious. Because those tattoos are indicative of years of training in blood sorcery.
Kinky.
There you go.
Let's move to Sylvia and Rise.
It just cuts to them pulling on a
I'm
door handle.
sorry, I'm sorry. The amount of times you say that, it makes me break characters so badly.
Sylvia and
Is there?
Rise.
Did we figure out? Did we figure out where we're looking for the book?
No, but if you give me a wits and awareness check or wits investigation.
Please, oh wits, don't let me down.
And this is completely unrelated, but I found a hilarious picture that all I can think about is this is Moon every time they discover dinosaur bones.
Alright, so Rise, you got 3 successes. Sylvia, I will roll. Do you want wits and awareness or wits investigation? Both are the same.
Either.
Alright, I'll do wits investigation.
Investigates the shit out of that.
Stop with the door! You know what's in the closet!
It's me.
Ooh. Sylvia, you got a messy critical.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Safe space, spider. You can get closet.
Don't worry, I'm in
How do I
everyone's
wanna do
closet.
this? Let's see.
How did I get through this entire scenario without hitting somebody? How did I make it this far?
Sylvia, you start remembering some of the crime novels that you've read. You know exactly where this book might be. In the evidence lockers.
Of course, it's a white woman.
And
Oh, yeah.
you now have a distinct compulsion to be like the cocky detective and get into the evidence lockers as soon as possible to get that book. And you...
Oh,
Your-
Sylvia channels her Agent
your-
Scully.
Yeah, your composure goes down by 2.
I'm just
The
imagining.
composure
what
and
Adrian
wits
would do.
will go down by 2.
God, I'm glad that someone heard that. Thank you, Lita, for laughing.
I laugh at a lot of things that you say, Spider.
Yes, but I'm especially glad that someone laughed at that.
I'm sorry. With all,
Okay,
that
yeah.
whole, like, detective thing, I was thinking Pink Panther theme.
Doo-doo.
Literally. Sylvia gropes wildly in the air for where she believes Rise to be, and then pulls him along. As she follows. She looks at like
Really
a tornado
singing.
map. She looks at a tornado map. Can she look at a tornado map on the wall to see where, like, what the
Yes,
general layout
you may-
is?
Yes, you may look
Okay.
at a layout of the floor.
And then she goes down the long hallway to where she has ascertained the evidence lockers to be.
It's
Ass.
just being dragged along slowly.
I'll say that since you are both invisible, I'm just gonna say for now, you will both still remain invisible because you are interacting within the same sort of unseen passage. But interacting with anything else will reveal you. So if you try to
Like if I touch
if you
anything.
try, if you try to touch anything, you will be seen.
So picking up the journal is going to render one of us visible.
Unless you immediately go back into
Unseen path.
Unseen Passage. And
Which could make me
I
dangerously
will
hungry.
remind you, there are cameras.
Ah.
Currently, you are unseen.
Hmm.
Well, we don't have anyone who can take out the cameras.
Moon,
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you a friendly storyteller reminder about something.
Sure.
So, Unseen Passage works for the human eye. It does not work for cameras.
Oh,
That has
it
its
does not
that
work
has
for
its
cameras. Never mind.
that has
then.
its that has its own discipline called Ghost in the Machine, which basically can be added onto things like Unseen Passage if they basically buy that ability at a higher obfuscate level. I think it's level 4, so it's like the same level as Mask of 1,000 Faces. So if they get
Do
that
I have
ability, if they
that?
use Unseen...
You do have Mask of 1,000 Faces, but okay. Well, if you bring up a wonderful point, so you're not invisible to the cameras, but I will say that you have avoided them thus far by sneaking through the establishment.
We're gonna need. Fuck!
Okay.
I
Yeah.
wish I could do more. I literally am just a ball of
Wait,
contacts.
wait. Is the guy who's watching the security cameras the guy that they're distracting right now, or is it a different guy?
It goes
No, it's a
different guy.
one.
Okay. Okay.
But the guy watching the security cameras might just think, oh, this guy's handling this situation. Why is that guy not talking to the other two people? But he's in the same room as everyone else. The person who's in the front of the cameras could just be reading too much into it or something. Just
Sylvia
as a
walks.
possibility.
Sylvia walks with authority. Sylvia walks like she owns the fucking place. Because she's invisible, and also maybe she thinks about the cameras and maybe she doesn't. I don't know.
Ophelia.
And she's got the delusion that she is Agent Scully. Agent Scully.
Ophelia.
Yeah, she's.
Ophelia whispers to Jordan. Ophelia whispers to Marcus. Do you think they know that only works for like the eyes and not the cameras?
I really don't think they do.
Should we do something about it?
No one's been. You can do something about it.
Listen. Do you think they're going to be very happy if I start tearing cameras off the walls? It's not like I have a magical turn off the cameras button.
Bring, bring.
Hang on a second. I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
Actually, you do have a magic turn off the cameras button.
You know what? I keep forgetting about you. Al, we need a bit of assistance. How long do you think you could keep the cameras distracted or looping and possibly help our friends get into where they need to go?
I would say 10 minutes tops.
10 minutes tops before they start getting suspicious. Can you possibly get us the security codes they might need to get through some of the places?
I'm on it. I will do my best, but they might be delayed.
Delays are fine. Let's get the cameras first, codes later. This place is seriously underfunded, which is a big reason why I did patrols.
Hangs up.
Ophelia's like,
And yet you question why I want to do this.
Listen. I don't use I don't use people like that very often. Do you know how long it's been since I've talked to Owl?
I meant more of why I want to fund them.
Okay, yes,
If I
but
can-
allowing them to be less
I pull-
funded right now helps us.
I lean in really close to Ophelia and I'm like, I can fund the police. I have them under my personal control.
If you lick my ear again,
We'll
I
do
swear
a
to
lot
fuck.
for money.
Aleister,
Just for a
you
moment
see... Yeah. Aleister, you see Vincent Castle walk past you towards the chief's office. and sort of waits to knock on the door as there's a bit of a commotion inside. He sort of just patiently waits and sort of shuffles some papers.
For reference, Ophelia does hold up like just a quick, like as if she's stretching, but she holds up 10 fingers, kind of indicating to Sylvia or like in like Rise that they've got like 10 minutes. Just
They're not here. They're
gone.
off in the wilderness.
Ophelia's just like, no, Ophelia doesn't know that. Guess she'll send like a text or something, even if they can't interact with their phones. She's just,
No, do not
Don't.
interact with phones.
Then fine, she won't do anything. She'll be like, hope they're good.
Anyway.
Okay, so Aleister decides to, while those two are bickering, approach Vincent Castle and speak in a very low voice. The fact that you didn't know the museums in this area calls bullshit. Who do you work for, really?
I don't know what you're implying. I work for Mr. Kingmaker.
And is Mr. Kingmaker aware of your tattoos?
Yes, he sees no issue with them in my employment as long as I keep them covered while doing business. He sort of adjusts his collar.
Interesting. I pull down my collar to reveal the same tattoos.
Very impressive.
Cut the bullshit.
I don't know what you're implying.
Why would a voodoo museum have any interest in a magical journal? That is clearly not a voodoo artifact.
He sort of raises an eyebrow. I was simply told that it would be put on display in the museum. I have no interest personally. You see, like, his eye twitch a little bit. I have no interest personally in what this entails.
We could do this the easy way or the hard way.
Are you threatening me?
I'm promising. Tell me where you work. Or this may get messy.
I assure you, sir, I work for Mr. Kingmaker. I am here to pick up an artifact, nothing more. It is by his request and his alone. I don't know what this allegation you have in your head is, but it is unfounded. I suggest you drop this line of questioning and leave.
Aleister
Oh,
decides
boy.
to go the hard way then.
All right.
Just a question, storyteller. Does Vincent Castle have any memory erasing disciplines?
No.
Okay. I would like to use one of my blood sorcery rituals, Truth of Blood.
All right.
Ooh.
The caster can discern truth from lies, but I will need an occult and composure. The target will need occult and composure to resist.
Okay.
So,
How many
I
dice
will-
are you rolling? Oh, you need his blood in order to do the ritual.
okay.
Pull out a knife. Pull out a knife.
Stab him in the nipples.
Not in a police station.
It's time to shake a bit.
No, it's fine. If you just shout he's resisting, it's completely fine.
Just punch him in the face.
Alistair
Sometimes,
noticed-
Spider, I don't know if I'm allowed to laugh at some of your jokes.
You're allowed. If I say it, you're allowed to laugh.
Alistair does notice something interesting about Vincent Castle's hand.
He's got nipples.
There is a very small cut on his thumb, which is a paper cut that is still bleeding.
Hmm.
Alistair can smell the blood and gently reaches for his hand and sees the blood. Did you cut yourself before you came here?
No. He sort of holds up his hands. There's two pristine white gloves on his hands.
Stop thwarting!
What?
I just, the way that the storyteller thwarts all of Aleister's plans, it's making me aggro.
Thwarted.
I can't help you with this time. I can't help you this time, Aleister. Sorry.
I
No, it's
have
alright.
a possible question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any thumbtacks nearby?
Say there is.
Can I pick up 2 of them and
Pocket
The
slide
slide.
them
tornado
between
wall.
my fingers?
Sure.
What are you about to fucking do?
So, in my hand, I'm gonna cup them between my fingers, having the needles pointing out with my palm. I'm gonna walk over to him, and I'm like, I do want to apologize. I know me, but I don't think I caught your name. Marcus Payne.
Give me a dex and stealth roll. Or yeah, a dex and stealth roll to make sure you can hide these thumbtacks and he doesn't notice.
Ophelia's just sitting on the bench, doing Ophelia things.
I don't think I have a modder for that. Because all wouldn't in this situation, I don't think.
No, because it's not charisma based.
Or am I wrong?
It's not charisma based.
Okay. Should I just roll with the difficulty of 2 just for fun?
Marcus,
Just
you're
roll-
breaking up a little bit, or is it just me?
It's just you.
No,
No,
he is breaking up a little bit.
breaking down.
Just give me a straight roll. Uh-oh.
Oh, and he's black.
Spider.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Give
Oh,
me
damn, he's
just a straight roll. I can roll it for you if you need me to. Okay. He smiles and shakes your hand. Vincent casts. He sort of like withdraws his hands. And there's a small red dot on the once pristine glove. It
As
catches
he
a
pulls
little
back up-
as he pulls away, and the glove rides up slightly.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I really need to trim my nails. I do apologize. As he cups his hands together and is like, shit, my bad.
I
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but that did not feel like fingernail. What exactly are you trying to do here?
Nothing, just a friendly introduction.
Give me manipulation and subterfuge.
I'll find that one. As you know, dyslexia let me things. One.
Unrelated, but Keanu Reeves has officially been confirmed to voice Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic 3 movie.
I didn't know that they'd already made 2.
Manipulation and refuge?
Yes.
Yes, manipulation. Okay. Brain working. I cannot. Wouldn't
You
work
need
in
me to
this
roll it for you?
situation either. No, I got it. Making sure, because brain doesn't want to work properly. Difficulty? Or flat
Straight roll. Flat roll.
What about a gay roll?
He still looks very uneasy, but he sort of takes his hand away and sort of starts to readjust his glove. You are certainly an interesting gentleman.
I try to be. You know, gotta keep people on their toes.
Well, no matter. I have a job to do. Sylvia and Rise. You are well within your way to the police precinct. Rise, you are being dragged along by Sylvia, who seems to know where she's going.
Rise is
I
like
definitely-
constantly looking around, like, oh my god, Sylvia.
I'm turning right, I'm turning left, I'm going straight. I'm barreling down. If someone's walking down the hallway, I turn to the side like I'm dodging a gunshot in the Matrix. And
Give me another stealth dex with +2 for the
do it.
for the actually you get a +3 because I think this would count as a break-in.
Hell yeah. Can you do
So
it?
you get 3.
I'm darning a sock right now.
That
Oh
is
my god.
10 successes.
Moon, I think this is officially ever like past my no wait, I think I got 13 successes once or something like that.
Oh my god.
How many successes did I get?
10?
10. A
Wow.
double, you got it. 2 10s, which is a crit. So 2 10s, that's 4 successes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
All right.
You get to make no more checks. You've succeeded in life.
You are you are matrix dodging Rise. You'll probably need to make the same check. You get a +2 though for
I will probably not do as well. +2. Less good, but not failed. I think. I hope. 3 success.
He only had anyone else who could have seen you only had 1 success. You managed to keep up with Sylvia, who just weaves through this whole area like a fish through water.
Oh my god. In Rise's head, holy crap.
You soon reach. You
The
soon
evidence
reach
locker.
the evidence locker. It is, of course, locked.
Shoot.
Great. What kind of lock is it?
It's an electronic lock. It requires a badge.
Sylvia wants to so there's no number that can be punched in or anything, it's badge or nothing.
Either that or a physical key.
Okay. This requires some problem solving.
Indeed.
I don't know what if any of my skills would apply. We either have to steal a key from someone. That's pretty much our only option. Or we break it with brute force, but I don't see us doing that and getting away with it.
Probably not.
How good are you at making humans be quiet when you confront them for their liquid resources?
That's a good question. That depends on what you mean.
How good are you at feeding and making sure the human doesn't scream?
Rise doesn't typically feed from people.
Oh shit.
He's a bagger.
So, Sylvia doesn't know this. Sylvia assumes everybody is just out there killing people all the time.
She assumes that everyone is Ophelia.
Yeah, she assumes that everyone is Ophelia. And that's why she's kind of intimidated.
I love the idea that average Joe is just here with us and just no one's acknowledged him.
Hi, Average Joe!
He's just always here. We just never acknowledge him.
Anyway.
I will say, Sylvia, you do have Mask of 1,000 Faces.
Oh!
You can make yourself appear as a mundane face rather than disappear, allowing interaction and communication.
Okay.
This power allows them to interact and speak to others around them. This requires one rouse check.
Now, can I do this and look like someone who does exist? Is this like a polyjuice potion kind of a...
You
Good
just
idea.
appear to everyone else as if you belong there. Whether
So
it's a coworker.
Okay. Oh, okay. So like the
Whether this
Doctor
be a
Who, like
coworker.
blank paper
Yeah.
badge thing. Okay. All right. I become a guy. I'm like Rise.
I will
Rise.
need to do a rouse check. You
Rise.
are dropping unseen
Rise, watch this.
passage.
Rise, watch
You do
this.
not
Rise,
get
watch
hungrier.
Rise. Hey, Rise. Watch this. This is
You
gonna be so
suddenly
cool.
appear like an investigator. You look,
Like
suit and tie.
to myself, I look like Karen. Or I'm sorry. I look like
You look like Agent Scully.
I look like Agent Scully. To myself. Everyone else might see something different.
So you...
So cool.
Okay. What do you do now?
I go back towards a hallway where I definitely walked by some people,
Okay.
and I say, "Hey," I look. First, I need to roll because I want to look at my friend's badge. I feel like if I say their name, they're more likely to answer my request.
Okay. I will do Wits investigation for you. You got one success, but I'll say that's enough. You see the badge, it reads Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeff!
Oh, Emily, what are you doing here so late? I thought you already headed home.
Yeah, but the chief, he wanted me to to pour over some evidence from the locker. I've been up all night thinking about this one case, and he said it would help him if I could, you know. Anyway, I forgot my keys at home, and I'm just wondering if you could let me in. I didn't want to bother you, but I figured, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I bring donuts on Friday. Everybody's happy.
Okay, I'm going to do manipulation and subterfuge. I will say it is a +1 for Mask of 1,000 Faces.
And also, Jeff has a crush on me.
I'll just keep it at the +1.
Jay,
Had to try.
Jazz, you say that jokingly, but I actually do have 5 points in Brawl.
Yes, so his eyes light up at the mention of donuts. And he's like,
Pig.
oh, yeah, sure. And he, like, fumbles with his belt. Let me just walk you over there, you know, policy. I gotta, like, watch what's going on.
Oh, yeah, totally. So anyway, like, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, you know, might just, go to the dog park if the weather finally fucking clears up. Bruce has been just pent up because of all the rain, you know?
Ah, Brucey. You have to bring
Yeah,
him on
he's-
family day.
Oh, absolutely. He loves agility training. I know he wasn't the best at, you know, like being a sniffer dog, but, you know, he loves agility training. Honestly, I might roll him in contests or something.
Well, he's Chief Canine in my heart.
You flatter me, hun. All right, let's get in here. He unlocks the door.
Sylvia is like shitting internally because she hasn't flirted with anybody in like 10 years.
I'm gonna give you a let's do a quick wits composure roll. I'm going to use my manual dice for this because you currently are of the delusion that you have the that you are, you know, Agent Scully. Your composure may be in question.
Uh-oh.
Two successes.
Ha!
So,
I'm so delusional that I can't lose.
well, hold on now.
It's the power of
He
placebo.
also needs to roll. He finally says, so he got a crit. He says, so how are you and Tom doing?
Oh, Tom. You know, it's been, it's been difficult lately, Jeff. Sometimes I wish I had a friend that I could, you know, tell everything to.
What are you talking about? You and Tom, like, you're closer than ever. Are you feeling okay? Like, you're set to get married in a month.
Oh!
If I find out he's been, you know,
Heading over to
Well,
the
it's not that. It's just that, you know, the wedding planning has gotten us so stressed out that we're not really seeing eye to eye, and it's just a really painful transition in our relationship. I mean, I'm sure we'll recover, of course, but some days I just feel like I could really use a friend.
are you sure? I mean, you, like, last I checked, you guys were handling everything. Like, payments done, floral arrangements done, catering done. Like, what else was there left to plan? Is it your in-laws again?
It's
Is
the
Margaret
in-laws.
acting up?
It's really the in-laws. She's trying to drive a wedge between us. She was never for the marriage. I mean, you know how Margaret is. You saw her at that banquet.
Oh, yeah, I remember the disturbance.
Sylvia thanks the web a little bit on that one. She just pulled it completely out of her ass.
You hear a few whispers back, but you sort of you keep your composure. You
For
are
now.
let in. You are let in.
I'm sorry, I have to ask. I'm sorry, I have to ask, but would Average Joe be one of those voices?
Almost certainly.
Since he's here,
Average
Foxman, if you wanted to be one,
Joe.
if you want to be one of those voices, Foxman, go ahead. This is your
Yes,
one
I get
time to get a
permission.
quote in. Jesse,
Oh.
Foxman,
Oh, he muted. They muted. What we
Hey there.
hey,
Yeah.
you want to be a voice in the cobweb for them?
Sure.
Awesome. I may need your assistance later.
Alrighty.
So just so as the cobweb whispers to Sylvia, what would Averjo say?
Oh, he's Oh, what should I say? I kind of blinked and I was doing something, so I'm catching up on a little context here. He'd probably say.
I just say.
He probably has a weakness for pineapples.
Oh, pineapples. Sylvia treats this like this is golden information.
just needs to beat him to death with pineapple.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
he's secretly
welcome,
he's
Foxman.
secretly he's secretly a swinger. Anyways, he lets you into the evidence locker. And just says, "So, what case are you looking for? I know you had a couple on your desk."
You know, I'm sorry, Tom. This one's kind of a little teeny, eeny, beeny, beansy bit top secret. All I can say is it's the one that has to do with this artifact that I will know it when I see it. I think it was in this folder. No, it was probably in this drawer over here. I don't know. I might need to take a look.
Shit.
But
Shit. Emily, are you the one who's delivering like that weird book to like the Navy guys?
Are you
Tom,
fucking kidding me?
First off, it's Jeff.
I mean, Jeff. I meant to say Jeff. I didn't actually. I don't know where Tom came from. Jeffy boy. Jeff. You can't breathe a word of this to anyone. But yes, I need it, and I need to look at it before I hand it over. I'm supposed to tell the chief about, a report of everything. Anyway, I already told you more than I should, but I know I can trust you, Jeff. I mean, I saw the pineapple on your door.
I rolled again for manipulation. Oh wait, I rolled incorrectly for manipulation and subterfuge. Give me a second.
That's better.
His 6 successes. His face goes bright pink. Okay, listen. You can tell me all you want about like how your stuff is going, but listen, okay, fine. Secret for a secret. You stay quiet about that.
Sylvia's like, hey, Jeff, as long as your lips are sealed, so are mine, buddy.
Okay, fine. I didn't see shit. And you didn't see shit. Got it?
I didn't see shit.
Okay.
So
just grab what you need and get out of here.
Can Sylvia roll to grab the book?
The book is just sort of. It's Jeff leads you to sort of like a locked shed, or like one of those locked cabinets. He sort of undoes it and quickly opens it up, and there's the book sitting on a shelf.
Oh, you're my favorite coworker, Jeff. I always tell you that, but it's really true. I'm just gonna take a gander at this. Yep. Okay, I'll just head out. I gotta, rush this over. What time is it? Like,
It is 5 minutes.
Okay,
Until
yeah,
the
I'm gonna be
escort
late.
arrives.
I'm gonna almost be late. I'll see you on the flip side. Hey, donuts are on me tomorrow.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here.
Peace out.
Bye. And he sort of like rushes out the door with you, and goes back to where he was.
Sylvia struts with the book. She looks like a boss lady, business bitch. She knows exactly where she's going.
And that is when the confidence wears off.
Ah!
Rise just wanders up to her and looks around to see if anyone's close enough to hear him. Would that be a wits awareness? Or is anyone around?
Yeah, it looks like there's a few more people in the hallways now.
Alright, let me see. What was to whisper again? Stealth and...
How the fuck did
Dex and
this
stealth,
work?
I would say. I don't know.
We've done some bullshit before, but how the fuck did this work?
All right,
It hasn't
I'll
yet.
just give you this as a freebie, Rise. Just like whisper whatever you want to Sylvia, and then we'll shift back downstairs.
Sylvia, you get out of sight and go invisible again. They'll see that you have the book.
Oh, okay. Sylvia ducks into the woman's bathroom.
All right.
And then into a stall.
Okay. Do you
And
close
then-
the stall door behind you? Because you
Yes.
will need to open it again.
Oh fuck. Okay. No.
Oh, Nathan.
She just wedges herself into the farthest corner of the farthest stall. Doesn't touch
Handicap stall?
anything. Yeah, handicap stall. And she
All right.
poofs.
You feel your beast growl again, but it does not have a voice. It is hungry and really just wants to crawl into the dark and go home.
Rawr.
But you are invisible again.
Okay. She books it.
All right. Dex and stealth from both of you while you get out of the door, or get out of the precinct, or back down to where it was. Let's shift back to Aleister, Marcus, and Ophelia.
I was closer to Marcus than Aleister. Ophelia's like the most unuseful right now.
So, Ophelia.
And Vincent as well. Vincent sort of readjusts his glove and turns back to rap on the door. And all of a sudden, the police chief opens the door and says, "What? What's all the ruckus? I already chewed out Dave. Like, what the hell do all of you want? Get out of here. We're not accepting appointments today." Sir, if you'll find here, I don't give a damn about paperwork. We've got some top brass coming in, and I can't have anyone mucking up this night.
Sir, I'm just here for a little bit of PR, per se. Just wanted to see how our police were doing and how you guys were holding up with everything. I know a lot has been going on, and I just wanted to reach out and just make sure everyone was doing okay.
I'm assuming you still have awe up?
Yes.
Charisma and persuasion with
Okay.
the awe bonus.
Ophelia's more closely watching the like area where the where they would be coming out of the lab, so then she can like leave right as they get like an indication that they're back.
Mm-hmm.
So then she can leave and hold the
I also
door.
gotta roll stealth dexterity for Sylvia, so
Jesus, Marcus. You want to reroll some of those, Marcus?
How the fuck?
Yo.
How is that?
What the fuck was that?
Marcus, do you want to re-roll some of
Would my
those?
willpower have reset?
Yes,
Yes.
it would have.
Just re-roll 3 and see if you could get them numbers up.
That's what I was asking. I was wondering. Okay. Here.
So willpower re-roll 3.
That's 4.
Do you need me to? Okay, so 4 successes. You still beat him. He looks at you and is like, "What the hell?" Or Mr. Payne. Pardon my outburst. Sir, I apologize. We were supposed to be on a bit of a lockdown. I already spoke to Dave about his insubordination. Can I ask what your business is here, Mr. Payne? Jordan.
Jordan?
Are you there?
We lost him.
Oh, great. Aleister, did you want to do anything in the meantime? I know we've kind of... Salem, you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
I want to
Okay.
see Aleister get the blood, for God's sake.
Yeah. Get the
I don't know what this deal
Get
is about the
the
tattoo,
glove,
but
maybe?
I'm captivated, and I need to know what happens next.
So Alistair notices that Vincent is pulling his gloves up and decides to take a different tactic.
Hello?
Mhm.
Hey.
Can hear you yet now, yep.
Welcome back.
Okay. I'll let Alistair
Excuse-
do his thing first.
Excuse me, Vincent. If you're working for a museum, if you don't mind me saying, wouldn't it be better to change your gloves? I don't think they would approve of any contamination to their archives if you wore those.
He kind of sets his jaw. You are correct. Give me one moment. I should have a spare pair somewhere. If not, I can just use a handkerchief. And he slowly takes off the soiled gloves and puts them in his pocket, his front pocket.
Let me see if I can find someone that can help treat that cut. It looks like it could get infected. Alistair,
I should be fine. I appreciate your concern.
no. I was rude, and allow me to do this as an apology to you. Alistair carefully moves around Vincent while subtly reaching for the gloves that are just hanging out of his coat pocket.
I will say that if he's going, there is another thing he could go for. He could go for the wound itself. There's
Actually,
still
yeah.
a small puncture wound where the blood is quickly drying.
Okay, I'll go with that one. As I move around, I grasp his hand over where the blood is already drying And with that contact, I will attempt to use Truth of Blood.
All right. So
So
that will be a rouse check, and
Yep.
it will be intelligence and blood sorcery, I believe.
Resolve with Blood Sorcery, actually.
I stand corrected.
Okay, so that's 2 for Blood Sorcery, and Resolve is 2. So, rouse check. Oh shit, what the hell happened there?
Oh, I think you accidentally did it twice. I think... Here, I'll reset it back to 2, so just try again.
Thank you. Damn.
Alright, so
okay.
you do get hungrier. You hear
Yes.
your beast start to growl. It's irritated. It wants to get this over with. It needs that truth of the blood.
Okay, so I have 1 success. So,
Okay. Do you want to re-roll any of them? Can you re-roll any of them?
let me check. Yes, I can.
How many?
I can re-roll 2.
Okay.
Okay. That is 2 successes.
So that brings you up to 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hold that thought. Sylvia, Rise, you managed to get your... you managed to find your way back down to the lobby. Sylvia, you have the book back in your possession. Rise, you are close behind. Nobody has noticed you. But it is almost time for the escort. You have minutes, if not seconds.
Sylvia needs to get a message to Ophelia to say, open the door and leave. I have it. But I don't know what the best way to do that is.
Ophelia, like Ophelia, just kind of is just like, you know what? Like she doesn't even realize you guys are there. She's just genuinely over it. Just like, you know what? I'm gonna head out, take a smoke. Talk to you later, Chief. Tell the wife I said hello when she starts heading out.
All right. Okay. Fine.
She's not even aware. She's
sure.
just genuinely done with this shit.
Sylvia follows very close behind Ophelia, becomes a shadow to her, really, and tries to sneak out the door behind her.
Rise, Marcus, I'm assuming you're following?
I wanted to finish saying what I was going to say to the chief.
Okay, go ahead.
Before following out, he just goes, "Yeah, I just wanted to come by and see how the precinct was doing before I take my seat as mayor. When I do so, I'll be able to help fund you guys and make sure everything is in tip-top order to better handle the drug situation that has been going on recently."
Well, I mean, ain't nothing set in stone yet, but
Oh, with that attitude, it's not.
I appreciate it, Mr. Payne. But we are expecting some special guests in a minute, so I would request that you leave as well.
Of course. I'll be getting out of your hair. I hope you have a great night. And if you ever need me, he hands him a business card. Give me a call. And
Thank you.
we'll leave right behind Ophelia.
You know, you and Mr. Kingmaker have certainly got your priorities in order.
It's not about the position of power I would be taking. It's what I can do with that power for the people. That is what matters.
You
Oh, good
have
love
been
a
Saying that
diplomat.
he's holding the door open.
All right, Aleister, you tap in to your blood sorcery. You can discern one truth. You can ask one question. A yes or no answer.
Are you working for Kingmaker?
Yes. The answer is a solid yes.
Whoa!
With that answer, I take my hand away and I follow Marcus and Ophelia out, very confused.
You follow them outside. You, I'm assuming, are all going back to the car.
Sylvia doesn't turn visible until she has to sit in the car. She just waits for someone to open a door. And then she freaks the fuck out of whoever it is because they don't actually know that she got outside yet. She just suddenly appears in the car seat.
Marcus talking to Ophelia, opening the door, just like, yeah, I can't believe that shit fucking. Oh my god!
Ah! Oh. Huh. Convenient.
Mission
Rises, like,
accomplished.
kneeling down behind the car, like, oh my god, I'm going to throw up if I could.
Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. And Ophelia gets into the car and is like, Max, but broken.
Yep, on it.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
Where else do we meet?
Where else do we meet? I love that quote.
I specifically
fucking
built a
funny.
location for us to meet.
Yes.
In private.
Yes, but why do we need privacy when I own the bar?
I own Crown Records with a speakeasy. A
Yes.
lot less accessible to people who might be trying to get to us.
I have to agree with Marcus.
Oh, I
here.
want to go to the
Please,
speakeasy.
Look at what we're holding.
Ugh, fine.
Agreed.
Point
As soon as the
exactly.
Second Inquisition knows, it's gonna be hell.
Ugh, fine. We'll go to the speakeasy.
Sylvia is having an adrenaline high. She like jumps up and down and says, "I want to go to the speakeasy. I want to go to the speakeasy." That sounds like
Bounces on her
fun.
feet. Dling, dling, dling.
X. Crown Records, please.
On it. Sylvia, do you hand Aleister the book?
Sylvia doesn't know how to read it, and she doesn't care what's in it, so she hands it to Aleister. Here you go. Don't ask me how I did it. I don't fucking know.
Alistair takes the book and examines it for any possible damage.
It is remarkably unscathed. There might be perhaps a drip or drop here, but it looks remarkably well taken care of for being passed around multiple hands. There's a dog-eared corner, but otherwise it's intact. No pages are missing.
That sounds like a clue. Dog-eared corner? Someone should investigate that.
Also, Sylvia, you can give some thanks to Owl.
Hold on.
why? Who the fuck is Owl?
You do realize that your invisibility doesn't work on cameras, correct?
What?
Rise just like, excuse.
Yeah, Owl called. They were able to shut down the cameras for about the 10 minutes that you guys were in there.
Oh, thank Christ.
Well, maybe not shut them down, but loop them in a way that was believable.
Jesus, Creasus.
Well, now
There's one thing that's puzzling me.
What would
What's
that
that?
be?
Vincent Castle. Why would someone adept in blood sorcery be working for Kingmaker?
Why is Kingmaker so...
I know those tattoos. I have them myself.
Oh, did I ever share with you guys what I learned about Kingmaker during the interview?
No. I mean, I had Owl look up some stuff also.
Oh, shit. And Marcus is just gonna quick, like, tell what he was able to find visually off of Kingmaker during the interview.
Back.
Would you like to recount what that was?
I don't know what it was.
I know one was... I remember he had makeup.
Oh. Slay.
Foundation. I forget what exactly stain on his shirt was off the top of my head.
That was the makeup stain.
Okay, there was the makeup stain on his shirt, the contacts on his eyes, and his cologne. Those were the three things I was able to pick up from. I remember
Is he trying
directly
to
off the top of my
disguise
head.
his race, or is he trying to disguise being, like, undead? What shows up in the skin? This is so interesting.
Hang on.
Rise having a moment. Whoa. Back up. Are you saying, one, somebody working for Kingmaker is one of us, and two, you think Kingmaker might be something like us?
I wouldn't put it past them.
Let's see. Owl did send me a bit of information on him.
It's pretty much stuff you already know.
Yeah, stuff you guys already know. Like Owl said, it's a bit minimal for a guy that's supposed to be a bit more high profile.
And Aleister, you mentioned the tattoos. What significance do they hold for you?
My sire, Lucrezia Romanus, marked me with those tattoos whenever I mastered a feat in blood sorcery. Those tattoos are only singular to her.
You have the same sire.
Someone who's very, very into mimicry.
It's the first I've heard of it. Like,
You're 100% sure they were the same. Not like, we've got tattoo artists and we have kindred who are tattoo artists. They weren't copies or something similar?
Aleister rolls up Aleister pulls back his sleeves to show the tattoos off. And they have a very faint blood red hue to them. Do these look like they're from a tattoo artist?
I mean, it could be. I mean, we have one.
No, these are way too cool to be worn by any regular old plebeian in New Orleans. These are.
It's fair.
So can I roll for like a cult or like something smart and bookish? What do I have?
Book smarts.
You have academics, investigation. You don't have any in occult.
Well, I want to roll for something.
You could do premonition.
Yeah, premonition.
Okay. Do you want to do this? Alright, so actively, it's 1 rouse check. You may risk going to hunger 4.
That's fine. That would be drama. That would be fun.
Always the tea.
Especially over something so, like, unimportant as this.
You
Like, just, like,
do not-
tattoo combo.
Alright, you do not get hungrier.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm assuming you're reaching out and sort of touching these tattoos.
Yeah.
You touch these tattoos. It's like an electric shock goes through your system. You see visions of blood floating in the air.
Ugh.
You see images being shaped. You can see a
Is it
silver
like blood
chalice.
bending?
Kind of. You can see a silver chalice, a silver dagger, blood red stones, what looks like some sort of ancient alchemist's lab. You see each tattoo as it's traced over time over his skin, and each time you can feel the burning as if it were going down your own arm before the last bit of ink is put there and the vision ends. You definitely know now that this is no ordinary tattoo. If you ever needed a confirmation that magic was real, this is it.
Sylvia's worldview has kind of changed briefly. She's like, she knew magic was real, but now she knows. And she goes, these are no ordinary tattoos, you guys. Trust me on this.
All right.
She kind of looks at Aleister with like eyes of like awe, like this is the coolest guy to ever live. She's like, who are you? She says to him.
Rodrigo Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
I start to get a little uncomfortable and gently pull my arm away and find my tattoos again. Aleister is not used to being stared at like that.
Sylvia's a little intense.
No, it's fine.
Ophelia is just to think that my blood was boiling for no reason.
I think more importantly, the book that we found in a drug lab is yours.
Not mine specifically, but it does belong to the Tremere Grandmasters.
And, it ended up in a drug lab, mind you. Rise a little bit annoyed by that, of course, because of what happened to him.
Hang on.
So,
You said Tremere?
how did that happen? Sorry, go ahead.
No, she's Ophelia's like, wait a minute. Did you say Tremere?
Yes, I'm of the Tremere. Why?
Ah, that's why I get a similar vibe.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit, Spider.
Oh,
What'd you say?
Ophelia's just like, oh, that's why I got a familiar vibe.
Oh, vibe, okay. Rise in his corner, being like, I'm still not over how you let a book of a Grandmaster, which I'm assuming by Sylvia's reaction is all powerful and mighty and magical, I'm guessing, out of their hands.
It probably wasn't Aleister's fault. I mean, it's not his book. He's just cleaning up whosever mess it was.
I was charged with protecting this because this is one of our most coveted resources. This is generations and millennia of records and spells from the Tremere clan. And somehow one of your barons got a hold of it, and it ends up here. That's what I would like to know.
Man, don't look at me.
One of our barons got it because we rescued it, points at Sylvia, technically she did, from the lab of some drug runners.
I'm a librarian, Aleister, so, I sympathize tremendously with lost books, and, I saw it in that lab, and I just couldn't leave it for some reason. It's almost like it spoke to me.
Well, how do we find out how it ended up in the drug lab in the first place?
I think that's kind of the whole reason that Butch needed your help. Because that's not my forte. I'm not sure if anybody else here has that forte. Max definitely doesn't know. No offense.
None
We
taken.
also needed to get it translated because we don't speak Italian. None of us do.
Ophelia coughs.
Does Ophelia know
Unless-
Italian?
No, she just coughs.
She just coughs. Fucking Ophelia.
Italian. Not a lot, but enough. Like, he's not fluent in it, but he can definitely survive in Italy for a week.
Ophelia knows a few swears in Italian.
I mean,
I
Marcus
would know
learned
Italian
Italian a long
because
time
I
ago.
spent this much time in Lyon.
I don't think anybody here knows Italian.
That's why we gave it to Butch, isn't it? He knew a guy.
Yeah, and look where that guy ended up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know. Fuck him. He doesn't matter.
We need a reliable source or Google Translate. Why didn't we try Google Translate? God damn it. Bunch of fucking vampires don't know how to use fucking computers.
Google Translate isn't even reliable. We need an actual proper interpreter.
Well, unless you guys know someone. We're just gonna have to find one. That takes time.
I mean, your Grand Masters could read it.
I might.
Most my grandmasters can read it. They're the ones who gave it to me.
And you can read it, you said?
No.
No, sorry. Just wanted to make sure I heard
Alice's
you properly.
background was Britain and France. That's about it.
Wanted to make sure I heard that right. So, we could just ask your Grand Masters?
Do you really think it's a good idea for 3 separate clan members to waltz into a Tremere chantry?
I'm not interested.
Especially with my record.
Listen, I'm only doing this because Marcus asked me to. I could care less about what Butch says.
Speaking of, Marcus, you get another phone call.
I answer it. Oh.
Give me one quick second. I just gotta do one quick thing real quick. I'm sorry.
While we wait real quick, Bryce takes out his
Miniature.
bag that he had left in the car. Anyone need...
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good? Cool.
Miniature bucket break.
Oh yeah,
Rise passing out blood bags as needed.
Ophelia shakes her shaker cup. It's a gamer subs shaker cup. It's a waifu cup. It's a gamer subs waifu cup.
Oh, fun. Honestly,
Have
I
a go
see- I
shake,
feel
shake, shake,
Ophelia.
shakes his booty.
All of us just, Average Joe, where'd you come from?
What do you even fit in the car?
How'd you even fit in the car?
He's in the trunk.
You can
Hey, Mag.
imagine what you know.
Okay,
what-
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Go ahead. The phone rings. Marcus.
It's average up.
Hello.
Marcus? This is
What?
Butch.
Hello. I'm gonna put you on speaker
Um,
real quick.
Yeah, I would recommend doing that immediately.
And on speaker goes.
Ophelia, are you there as well?
When am I not here, Butch?
Pleasant. So I have no good news. I just have the bad news and I have the we're fucked news. Which would you like first?
Just get on
Oh,
with
God.
it.
Start with we're fucked, and then give us the bad news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the bad news first because the bad news is related to we're all fucked news. So you remember how I told you that a bunch of my guys and Zidane's group went missing a while ago? I mentioned this in the chat.
Yes, yes. The one that
Yeah.
you broke into.
Yes, I went and investigated myself with a bunch of my guys, and we found his club. Well, Zidane's dead, and his club and all his people. Even though he was an asshole, he is dead. That is the bad news.
Oh boy.
I would call it semi-good news. He was an asshole, but this is bad news for an entirely fucked up reason. Are you ready for the fucked news?
Just-
But we're all fucked news.
Get on with it.
I'm sending you the picture myself. Hold up, give me a second. This is the symbol that was burned into the side of the building.
Ophelia just.
They're back. They're back.
I thought I fucking escaped those assholes.
It's a Sabat. They're
I-
back.
I'm aware.
We're all fucked.
We're-
Oh shit.
And
Oh,
that's where we're
fuck.
going to end session.
Oh,